Okay, we have another Magnavox Astro-Sonic stereo from the late 60s to play around with. Got this from a friend of mine who bought it at an estate sale for me. Judging by the control layout and the record changer, this is probably from around 67 or 68. We have controls for off-on timbre, treble, bass, function, loudness, and tuning. And the cartridge is missing out of the record changer. In fact, it was laying inside the unit whenever I found it, so the cartridge is likely bad. Got some action out of one channel. Left channel appears to be dead except for some static in the... Yeah, there it comes. So another case of dirty controls. Likely needs some capacitor replacement too. Okay, let's open this up and see what's on the inside. Okay, here we are with the back removed and the record changer taken out. Can't see it well, but the chassis looks very similar to that 65 Magnavox that we restored a while back. Although I think this one is a little bit higher end unit because it has the timbre control on it, and the other one I had did not have this control. As far as speakers, we have our side-firing 12-inch woofer and our horns, just like on the 65. Here's the record changer. It's date-coded 1966. As you can see, it uses the more modern style tone arm. And like I said, someone has removed the cartridge. Now these cartridges are the original types that went in these changers are not easy to find, but Fansteel makes a newer version that's supposed to fit these changers, and given my recent luck with Fansteel cartridges, I don't know how good this is going to be. Let me pull it out of the package and show you what it looks like. As you can see, it's the same kind of ceramic cartridge that's used in the modern Crosley record players, as well as all other cheap all-in-one stereos from the 80s and 90s and newer. Only difference, it has a metal bracket glued to it to where you can mount this cartridge in the Magnavox tone arm. But this stylus does use a metal cantilever, so that's a slight improvement. A lot of these had a plastic cantilever. But since I already have this cartridge, I'll install it in this turntable and see how it does. If I'm not happy with the performance, I'll search out something better. One thing I don't like about this cartridge is this turntable obviously has 78 RPM speed, and this cartridge only has an LP tip. It doesn't use a flip-over style needle. Now you can get 78 needles for this cartridge, but that's a little bit of a pain in the butt, swapping needles out between different types of records. And on the left is the old cartridge. On the right is the new Fansteel replacement for comparison purposes. See, when they pulled the old cartridge out, they broke off a couple of the cartridge connectors from the wires, which means whoever was working on this didn't know what they were doing. And here's something else I picked up, an old electric heater. It's branded Focal Lips, probably from the late 50s, early 60s, but I can tell that this was made by Bursted Manufacturing Company. In fact, the base is the same design as what's used on their little cheap desk fans from the same time period. Also picked up some records. See what we got here. One by the Cow Seals on a MGM yellow promo label, radio station copy. The Turtles, Battle of the Bands. And Memphis by Petula Clark, a white label promo copy. So yeah, that's about it. In the next video, we will take this Magnavox apart and get it overhauled and get it working like new. Okay, there you go. Thanks for watching, and more to come later.